It's probably about 30 degrees out here, but it's a gorgeous morning. We've been hunting for a few days now, and heck, we got skunk 4 or 5 times. But coming out here, putting our time in, that's what you got to do, and finally it breaks loose. So hopefully a big buck can get on its feet and chase one of these does by us. That's what we're out here for. But it is nice. Oh, that was a nice buck. They're moving this morning. I just want something a little bit bigger than that. Buck, Dave, buck. Oh, that was a nice buck. Nice buck. I shot him a little back too far. I think the rage is going to do the job on him though. Last I seen him, he's probably about 80 yards from us and he stopped. Hopefully he lays down there. We're going to have to wait a while. It's been a long time since I've killed a buck. And I haven't killed many. I've been behind the camera most of the time, but
Wow. What a rush. What a rush. I passed up about a 130 inch deer that came by a little while ago. And I actually grunted not too long ago on this one. And maybe this one came into that grunt. I don't know. But he came right into this area. And it's the buck that I wanted. And hopefully we can recover it. So we'll see. Looks like blood. Must have went clean through him. It's a good sign. Some good blood here. We've let this deer lay for 4 hours. So we're going to go look now. If we bump him, we're getting the heck out of here till tomorrow. Alright, I shot this 8-point buck up in Naucke County, Missouri, in November 8th, Friday, about 9:30. It wasn't a very good shot on my part. I shot him back a little far. I don't know if it was buck fever or what it was, but the buck took off. We let this buck lay for 4 hours, and should know better that the shot I made on this buck, I should have let him lay all night long. But I had to come home for my granddaughter's 16th birthday party, Haley. And so me and my son and nephew and brother went looking for this deer 4 hours later. And we jumped him up. We tracked him 200 yards and we jumped him up. Well, when we jumped him up, we backed down. The deer had crossed the fence, went on the neighbor's property. We got a hold of the farmer, John, that he was nice enough to let us hunt his property, and he got a hold of the neighbor, and the neighbor didn't want us trampling around his property, and I did not blame him one bit. You know, it's the rut, and I don't blame him one bit. He said he'd look for it, and he did look for it, and he found it. So he gave John a call today, and John gave me a call, and I buzzed right over there and picked this deer up. It's been a long time since I've killed a buck. Actually, we were just talking, me and my cameraman / nephew Dave. Time I killed a buck and he filmed me was 11 years ago. So that's a long stretch. Now, I've been behind the camera while Dave's killed some nice bucks during that 11 years. So it's not like I haven't had encounters with bucks, but this one here, I was behind the bow, and he came in to me on a grunt, and I'm just so glad that that neighbor, you know, we did the right thing. We called the neighbor up and asked him about getting on his property. And the lesson we learned here, though, the next time I shoot a marginal shot, that deer will lay a full 24 hours before Bob goes looking for him. But I am sure glad we recovered this buck. So I want to thank Dave for filming me, and looks like this is the first time I ever got to say this. I'm cameraman for the rest of the year.